Hello, comrades. Welcome back to Jacob's Custom Gunworks. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the northern country, and I figured I'd get out and shoot this 22 Magnum that I've got. This is a Ruger American 22 rimfire, specifically in 22 Magnum. I have wanted a 22 Magnum rifle forever, and I bought a 17 HMR before I ever bought a 22 Magnum. I may have already shared that story, but that's for another time. Anyway, so we'll just go ahead and shoot this gun, and then we'll talk about the magazines that I purchased for it and the scope and what I've done to it, which isn't honestly a lot. So I'm going to point you down range, put my ears in. I've already shot, one 15-round magazine and one 9-round magazine out of it so far, so we're going to put another 15 through the video, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll spin you around, zoom this in a little bit. So I'm going to be shooting at the top target down there downrange. I've already put a bunch of holes in the bottom one, and I have dialed the scope in, so we should be pretty sighted in. I'm going to shoot a little above the bullseye because, yeah, I've already drilled the crap out of it. So put my ears in and get this done. I've had a little bit of issues with these 15s, but they're breaking in all right. Here we go. All right, last round. Remove the magazine from the gun, leave the bolt open so she cools, and point her in a little bit of a different direction. So everybody's safe. We'll zoom out of here and then look at that target for fun. Yeah, fun shooting gun. 18-inch barrel. I expected this to be a little louder, and I'm shooting in an enclosure, you know, kind of a covered enclosure. Now, I've taped a lot of these up, so it's going to look worse than it actually is. I have put some of the dots on target here, but I shot that hole right there, and I was aiming a little bit up here, and then tried to aim in a couple of different spots, but it's pretty accurate for what it is. Granted, this is only 25 yards, so it's not like I'm stretching this thing out as long as it could or should be, but very accurate for what it is. I'm really happy with this purchase, and after putting 39 rounds through it, I'm pretty impressed. I'm not going to shoot it too much more. I got that thunderhead rolling in. I'm going to be out here too much longer. Just wanted to get a little lead therapy in today because it was a long week. So, let's see if we can talk about the gun before I get interrupted. Okay, let's talk about the magazines real quick because I am standing right here. Comes from the factory with this little 9-round. And it works. Kind of a pain in the ass to get in and out of the gun. They do give you this little grip here, but if you got smaller hands, it's not so bad. You got large meat hooks, that might suck. And you got this 15-round guy here, and it's really easy to get these out of the gun and into the gun, so I'll be picking up more of these for sure. So I got the Ruger American Rimfire Compact 22 Magnum. Does not come with a scope, obviously. This particular one didn't. We'll talk about that here in a minute. It does have iron sights, so if you're a younger fella or gal or what have you, or a first-time shooter, and you don't have access to a scope, you can still shoot it. And I honestly prefer new shooters shoot with iron sights just to learn. A lot of guys out there agree, but that's my preference. 18-inch barrel. This is not threaded. I wanted the threaded one, but this was a complete pain in the ass to find this rifle, and I have looked all summer for one. Luckily, my local gun shop had one, and they've had a couple of them. And when I walked in, I just said, yep, I want it. I was kind of holding out for the kind of the Predator model, the one with the green stock and the threaded barrel. But I'm really happy with this, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Did put a sling I had laying around on it. You know, it is what it is. A little old leather sling, but it works. This is a UUQ scope that I got from Amazon. I showed another video with one on a lever action. This one's a 4-16, and quite honestly, I should have just bought 2 of these. It's pretty tactical. It does have a lit reticle, and this one is blue, green, and red. Actually, it's stupid bright even on the first setting. These turrets do lock in place. To activate them, you simply just pull up on the cap, turn it where you need to be, and push down, and they lock in place. They're pretty decent for what they are. Being a 4-16, I just leave mine on 8 power about middle of the road. And for what I do with this, and what I'm going to do with this, it's going to be perfect. I wish I could show you the inside of the reticle, because it's kind of neat as well. It does have a front parallax adjustment, and it does come with the sunshade. The only thing is, if you use the sunshade, you can't use the scope caps. It does come with scope caps. They're okay. Like I said in the last video, if you're going to use them, put a bead of black electrical tape or something on the inside of your scope, or in here if you can, just to snug them up a little bit. Or do what I'm going to do and go to your local gun store and get some, oh man, Butler Creek flip-up caps. Man, I just lost my train of thought. Apologize. The rings did not come with them. They do come with rings. They're ridiculously tall, and they are a Weaver style, or a Picatinny style, I should say. They should fit either or. Taller than these are Monstrum rings that I ordered at the same time. And I ordered them for, of course, the dovetail. And I really like these because they are see-through. So I can use my iron sights if I choose to do so. So I went ahead and went that route. Yeah, scope's not bad. This was like, I want to say $56 from Amazon for this scope. And I didn't feel like spending a ton of money on the scope just because I wanted to get this thing out and shooting, and I didn't want to wait forever. I'll probably replace it with a Monstrum, honestly, or a Monstrum or a Vortex at some point. A couple of guys have suggested some scopes that I may look into, but yeah. Let's look at that 22 Magnum of mine. Pretty neat. Really happy I got it. We'll have to shoot it with some gophers and see how my opinion sways between it and the 17 HMR. I'm a diehard 17 HMR fan, but I really just wanted to add another rimfire caliber to the collection, and I'm glad that I did. So, anyway, it's starting to pick up, meaning that storm's headed in, so I'm going to wrap up. Until next time, comrades.